In a Times Now exclusive, another intrusion by Chinese People's Liberation Army, which has been reported in East Ladakh. The Chinese soldiers were intercepted by Indian soldiers in the Depsang area. I have Times Now National Affairs Editor Srinjoy Chaudhary joining me. Over to you, Srinjoy, for more details. This sounds like another big development insofar as the Chinese PLA is concerned.
Yes, this happened on the 26th of December is what we are told, and the army informed the Defense Ministry about it only yesterday. What really happened was that about 32 Chinese soldiers in 3 vehicles entered Indian territory. Not only did they enter Indian territory, they came up to Track Junction, which is about 15 kilometers, and further west of Track Junction, which is about 15 kilometers inside Indian territory, and after which they were intercepted by Indian soldiers. There was a standoff for 40 minutes before the Chinese soldiers drove off. There are 2 issues here that have to be taken into consideration. The first is that it has happened 15 kilometers inside Indian territory. It's not, the Chinese walking in, sometimes in ponies, or sometimes driving in and then driving out. This was 15 kilometers inside Indian territory. That's really the first point. Secondly, it happened on the 26th of December, right at the end of the year, in very cold weather. It's not usual for the Chinese to do it at this time, but they have. And this is another of those vehicular intrusions that the Indian Army is talking about. A very large number of them has happened in these recent times, which is why the army is now beginning to take additional measures. The army has decided now that it will ensure that more troops move into the area in the future, in the next plans, so that there are more troops on the ground, if nothing else.
Right.
Besides, in this case particularly, there was this face-off, which means that the Chinese soldiers and the Indian soldiers faced each other for 45 minutes in that court, till the Chinese soldiers, after being eyeball to eyeball, went back.
Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar spoke exclusively to Times Now and says there is no reason to worry about the PLA build-up in Tibet. Let's listen in. Yes, so the Defence Minister seems to be reassuring the nation that there is no real reason to worry. But like Srinjoy pointed out, there have been issues of serious cause of alarm, in fact, with the Chinese aggression now being stepped up 15 kilometers into the Indian territory is what the PLA seems to be intruding in. Over to Srinjoy for more updates.
Yes, we have General Thapliyal with us. General Thapliyal, you commanded 3 Division. Now you have seen the level of Chinese intrusions. Initially, the Chinese soldiers used to walk in and out. Then they took ponies inside Indian territory. Now Chinese soldiers are coming in vehicles and coming as late as the 26th of December. How do you see the situation?